Halo 2. Y'all, I just found a unused brute texture that likely has never been seen. And I found some interesting things about it on top of that. So let's dive in. Okay, first off, I just want to say, y'all, I know the big dig site leak just happened, but you guys, there's still plenty that is literally undiscovered in the vanilla game files. So just the other day, I found a new brute texture. It's technically a detail map. I'll show you what's going on here. So in vanilla, the brutes just look like this. They're brown. They have some wrinkles on their skin, but not much on top of that. Maybe some like textured fur. That looks pretty plain. What's missing here is called a detail map, which actually exists in the files. A detail map, just to give some context, it's like a image layer that's added on top of the base texture to give it more detail. It's like a PNG of like skin pores or more wrinkles, details. And as you can see here in the files, there's actually a brute skin detail. However, when we look at it, it looks kind of like elephant skin. It's very porous, a lot of dots. It is kind of pretty low textured. But, and we look in the brute shader, it's not even referenced here at all. The brute shader template that is used is a change color template. And even more interesting, when you look through all the shader templates for Halo 2, all of the change color templates actually don't support detail maps at all. And brutes use a change color template because the brute minors and brute majors are slightly different colors, and then Tartarus is gray. So in order to get this old detail map working again in game, you actually have to change the shader template for the brutes to the one that supports a detail map. And like I said, unfortunately, you lose the ability to change colors, which is why it was probably cut. And actually, okay, this is really, really interesting. Look at this. So when we change to a detail map that supports the detail shader, you actually see everything is already filled in. An old Bungie dev had already set all these fields up. So the brute skin texture automatically loads in. And even more interesting is it's already scaled properly. So someone had already set the detail map up, but then for whatever reason, they discovered that also doesn't support a change color map. So they just switched the template to a change color template and lost the detail map. However, the old references still exist if you switch the shader template to one that supports the detail map, the brute skin map. Okay, now after we got all that technical stuff out of the way, let's look at this in game. Voila! The brute automatically looks better textured. Now I know it's just a gray color because it lost the ability to change to the brown colors that the minor and major ranks have. So it's basically like Tartarus is gray for all brutes. But look when I zoom in, man, it's got pores now. It's more detailed. It is pretty low quality, this detail map. When I zoom in, it kind of just looks like a burlap sack. But zoomed out, man, it really looks better. To me, at least. So I'm just going to admire the textures a little bit. Maybe some comparisons to see the old one to the new one. And yeah, just admire this lost to time detail texture that it goes unused in all of Halo 2's, the Xbox, the MCC versions, completely unused. Yeah, like I said, guys, I've seen some YouTubers were getting strikes for showing off the dig site leak. And everyone's having a frenzy with the dig site leaks. There's undiscovered stuff in the vanilla files. Like I said, this brute skin I just found out about the other day. And I've been modding for what, like 2 years now, 3 years? But yeah, so again, I hope you enjoyed that. I couldn't really figure out, that's beyond my expertise, to get the change color and the detail map working. Like I said, it was probably why it was cut. You had to choose one or the other. And the brown variation colors in the brutes was probably more important to Bungie. Now, I'm sure if they had a couple more months of development time, they could have worked something out, but that just wasn't fathomable for 2005 Bungie at the time with their time crunch.
With your death, humanity's annihilation is assured.
Your assistance was timely. I am in your debt.